My boyfriend is very fat. He's very lazy in the bedroom and still had the audacity to raise his hands on me. I met this guy about 8 months ago, and when I just met him, I didn't really like him because of his size, but he was so caring. He would call me all day. He would send me money. He would buy me things I needed. If I was sick, he can drive down to my house in the middle of the night to take care of me. So that made me reconsider. I'm like, I'm looking for a spec. What if this person is just God sent to me? What if this is the rightful man for me? Let me just forget about this speck of a thing and, give him a try. Initially, when we started dating, he wasn't this lazy in the bedroom. At least our bedroom exercises was better, even though he couldn't meet up with the one God gave him. But he used his hands, he used his mouth. But along the line, after he got comfortable with me, he started getting lazy. He got so lazy to the point that he didn't even want to do nothing. He just wants to lay down there and I'll do all the work all the time. And I was not enjoying it at any point. I told him that, what are you even doing? How can a man always lay down and start asking me to just be on top? Like, I'm tired of it. But he didn't care. He felt so comfortable that I was already his girlfriend. All the love and care wasn't just there anymore, and I was getting tired of the relationship. So one day he asked me to make snail sauce for him, and I said okay, no problem. I actually wanted to make it until I saw that a particular lady was calling him constantly, and I picked the call, and the girl was like, hello baby, how are you? I'm like, baby. So I confronted him and I told him that I was not going to make that food. You are so lazy in this house, you can't even do anything. If you are sleeping, you are snoring like a generator, but you have the time to be chatting with other ladies, sending them money. The love, the care, the money he used to give to me, they are no longer there because I'm not your girlfriend. You talk to me anyhow, treat me like trash. You don't even bother to satisfy me anymore. But you have the time to chat with other ladies. So I got angry and I said I was not going to cook that sauce. He told me that if he went out and came back and the food wasn't ready, I wasn't going to like him. So I wanted to see what he would do, and I didn't make the sauce. I went out, I got food for myself, and I relaxed. He actually came back and I didn't make the food. This guy raised his hands on me. It was in the night, so I didn't react. I didn't do anything. I just went to another room and I slept there. In the morning, very early in the morning, I packed my bags and I went to my house. So when I got to my area, I went to meet some egbons. They are very, very known touts, and I went to meet them and I told them that my boyfriend beats me and I want you guys to deal with him. So they started shouting and saying I will settle them. I said no problem. I gave the elder guy there 50,000 naira. I just did the transfer and immediately he started shouting. He said I should take them there, that they are ready. So I shattered a bus because they were much and a taxi cannot carry us there. I shattered a bus that took us to my boyfriend's house. And when we got to my boyfriend's house, these guys messed my boyfriend up. I was even feeling sorry for him. I started begging them to let him go, that it was enough. They said no, how can he touch a fine girl like me? They overdid it. Probably because I gave them too much money. I didn't know. But I didn't want to disrespect them. That's why I gave them 50,000 naira. And the whole thing escalated and it almost turned into a fight with some area boys in his neighborhood. So everything calmed down and we left. That is how my relationship ended. You can't be a lazy boyfriend. You are very nonchalant with me and you still want to raise your hands at me because I decided not to. You cannot do anything in the bedroom, but you want to chase after other girls. Anyway, I'm sticking to my spec. I'm not going to fall in love with anybody out of pity anymore.